Hey guys, it's Monday and it's Mackenzie, and I'm gonna make this a quick video because I actually have a midterm coming up and I'm trying to read the rest of this book, and as you can see I've only read that much. So this video is gonna get done while I'm trying to get this read, so I'm trying not to think about that right now because I'm stressing the fuck out. But today we're talking about something that I feel like we don't talk about a lot in the community because it's kind of almost like, oh, we don't talk about that because it totally doesn't exist. Like, it's such a denial, but I feel like it's such a problem for some people, and I feel like it pushes them to not truly identify as how they want to identify, or let themselves think in a way they want to let themselves think, or it holds people back from allowing themselves to be a part of something that they know that they want to be a part of just because they're afraid that they're going to lose their friends or their community. And it definitely happened to me, for sure. I didn't want to lose the lesbian community. It was huge to me. All my friends were gay at the time when I started coming out, and I felt like I wasn't gonna have that connection to them anymore, and that it was gonna change, especially because trans guys, like, I feel at first there was this ideal brotherhood or this brotherin of trans guys and how we're all like bros and we should get along, and then people started being like, I don't want to get along with you just because you're trans, and like, I think that's totally legitimate. Like, there's gonna be good people in the world and there's gonna be bad people in the world, and just because someone's trans doesn't exclude them from being a bad person in the world. So that's true. I don't want, like, if you're gonna throw a big fuss and be a jerk, like, honestly, I'm the kind of person that's not gonna want to associate with you. So thanks for bringing that point up, but I feel like there's so much aggression in the trans community, especially among FTMs. That's what I'm specifically speaking of. I don't know how it is in the MTF community, but FTMs are, there's some that are really reasonable and understanding, there's some that are absolutely cunts, and I don't want to cut this video, and I'm not going to take that away, because honestly, like, you need to suck it the fuck up and stop being a jerk to everybody just because you're mad about yourself and your own personal situation. Like, that does not give you the right to be self-justice god and to go around and correct everybody and to be a super douche. Like, it drives me fucking nuts when people, like, true scum people, go right onto other people's blogs and try and tell them how to think. Like, you honestly have absolutely no influence on how someone else is going to carry themselves in life, and to think that your blog or what you say on the internet, especially if you're being hurtful, is going to have any positive influence or any constructive influence is absolutely ludicrous. So it drives me nuts because I feel like losing the lesbian community, at least the lesbian community that I had and all my friends and stuff like that, has been really hard because I haven't really found anyone that's too great or who really wants to be a part of a community in the trans community. Like, nobody really wants to come together, and I feel like that's really hard because I feel like, at least on Identify and Beyond, we're all here for each other, and if anyone has a problem, the first person to message the next, like, one of us is one of the guys from the channel, or girls, depending on how they're identifying. So I mean, that's always helpful, but before that and without that, there's a couple guys that I have on Tumblr, or people that follow me on Tumblr. I feel like a lot of people that follow me have the same kind of thought process as I do, at least I hope so, or feel I'm justified in the way I think. So I feel like when they message me, it's once in a blue moon. I feel like there's people out there that do exist and do want a community, but for someone like me who wants one, it's really hard, the loss of that friendship and that kind of association to something that I felt for so long, especially when all my friends still associated that way, and I'm not really friends with half those people anymore, so it's really hard. It's a really hard change, and people don't talk about it enough. Anyways, thanks for watching my video this week, guys. I will see you next week. And I don't have a midterm. Actually, next week I'm gonna be at Fright Nights in Vancouver this weekend, so if you're watching this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning, there's still luck for you. I'm going to be in Vancouver on Saturday and Sunday, so if you want to see me, and I'm going to be with my girlfriend Katie, so if you want to see me, or you want to meet me and Katie, or you don't want to meet us and you just want to be like, oh, I'm in Vancouver, but I don't really want to see you, you can comment that too. I won't be too offended. I know I'm a little bit much on the internet, but I'm honestly a pretty shy person, and anyone that knows me could probably vouch for that. I just get really excited when I talk about things I like. Okay, that's about it. I'm going to Fright Nights, and I'm tired, and I'm going to go study for my midterm. I love you guys. Mwah.